goodness. I'm just out here for my morning walk, and I think that was a coyote. I'm kind of freaking out. Like, it's 7 in the morning. He shouldn't really be out, but oh my god, he was like hiding in the bushes. And I was like waiting for him to pass and like go in, and then I passed him. And then he came out again. Yeah, that definitely wasn't a stray. I don't think the tail kind of gave me away. It was like fluffy. Oh my gosh. The things you can find here in Texas. Okay, now I'm a little paranoid, like walking this trail. It's literally part of their, I guess, like neighborhood. There's a golf course over here, and then this beautiful like 2-mile paved trail through these trees and forests, and clearly there's animals in this forest. This is really the only time you can be outside here in Texas in the summer without just profusely sweating. It's good motivation, I think, to wake up early to get to enjoy this, because this is honestly beautiful weather. It's like 75. The high today I think is like 96. So definitely taking advantage of the mornings here while we're in Texas. Hello. Hello. This is not the cutest thing I've ever seen. And her tongue just sticks out because it's so long she can't control it.
For the next month, we're living in Austin, Texas, spoiling this cute dog Penny while our parents are off exploring Europe. We found this amazing sit through Trusted House Sitters. It's a genius platform that connects homeowners with trusted sitters/travelers like us. They get free pet and house care, and we get to stay in awesome homes completely for free. Accommodation is hands down the biggest travel expense. So this summer, we're saying no to Airbnbs, we're saying no to hotels. We're doing 3 epic house sits in 3 different states, living rent-free, hanging out with dogs, and finally exploring our own backyard.
This is definitely like my favorite time of day. Early in the morning, drinking my coffee, and it's so nice to have a little companion who encourages to get your day started. I think that's one thing I'm looking forward to, is like getting a dog one day. I have never been around a French bulldog before, so I don't know if this is just Penny or if this is like the breed in general, but she is so easygoing. She's such a good dog, and I think I have to credit that to her parents, because I know she went through some rigorous training. But they're just the best, and she kind of reminds me of a little baby, like just caring for her, because she doesn't do much besides she needs to like obviously go outside, go to the bathroom, but she'll just like lay around and sleep all day on you. She just reminds me of a little baby. My cousin is thinking about getting a French bulldog, and at first I was like, no, like you need a big athletic dog so you can go on walks and take on runs and stuff. But now that I've actually been around one, I'm like, you need to get one. I will say, she asked me if they shed, because I talked to her a couple days ago and I told her no, but they do shed just like a little bit. You can't tell on any of the furniture and or on the floor. All you can tell is really sometimes there's hair on your clothes, but it's nothing. Alright, Penny is all set for the morning. However, Penny does have a few siblings that need attention in the morning, so let's go get that sorted. Good morning! So this is Penny's sister, brother, Pebbles. They rescued this turtle somewhere on their property a couple months ago and have built this beautiful looking habitat for him. And he's a bit shy, but oh, he's on the side right there. He's so pretty looking, but he's pretty easy. We just have to give him a little scoop of this aquatic turtle food on this little ledge, this like rock here that has a little ledge for his food. And then actually you hand feed him one of these krill things. He'll literally take it from your hand. It's so cool. So I'll try to capture that. They also have this fish tank here with a couple of snails doing I don't know what, but they just laid some eggs a few days ago. You can see that that's on the side of the tank here. I don't know when these are gonna hatch. Hopefully when Penny's parents come back, because I don't know, that's a lot of snail eggs. Could you imagine all of those snails hatching in this tank? Anyway, the fish are really easy. They even said if you don't want to feed the fish, don't bother, like they'll survive somehow, but there's a few cool things we can do here with the fish tank. So first, pull out the little fish food, and it's just like sheets of these, like, I don't know, it looks like seaweed almost. So we take about 3 of these and just crumple them up. They also have this algae wafers for their bottom feeder. And basically it's just this food that stays at the floor, the ground floor of the tank. So I'm gonna pop one of these in. This looks like kibble, honestly, but it expands and dissolves kind of into their food. So plop that down. Oh. And then there's one other thing we can do to the fish tank. They have this CO2 booster that apparently helps with the ecosystem of the tank. So just take a little milliliter dropper, get a milliliter or something, a little boost. We just pop it in to the tank. And that's it. That's basically our morning chores, all sorted. The rest of the day is just dedicated to Penny, and we'll check on these guys in the evening.
So this is Penny's zoomy hour. She really only gets like this in the mornings and in the evenings. It's so funny because a lot of these toys that she has, it's literally like the size of her. Like, I feel like this cow is just as big as she is. Don't pull his tail off. Let me go. So this has basically been our life for the past week, and I have to say it's kind of been paradise. We've really missed having an animal in our lives because when we're traveling, especially internationally, that is not something that is easy to do. She always does this and it looks like she's in jail. This is our very first time trying out trusted house sitters, and I would say so far we've had nothing but a positive experience. Now we're only a week in, so we still have a few more of these throughout the summer. But for now, I'm very happy that we tried this out. If you're interested in trying out trusted house sitters as well, either hosting or becoming a house sitter, you can check out our link in the description below to get a discount. Next up today, we're gonna do something that I have been looking forward to from the moment we have arrived in Texas.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Sanders.
All right, we are heading to get barbecue in the town over from Kyle. It's really cool. There's all these little towns just south of Austin, and I don't know if it's considered hill country or if that's like more west of Austin, San Antonio area, but we're gonna check out Lockhart because there's a couple barbecue places there that kind of pique our interest, but it's a little bit of a drive. So we're gonna go to Sonic first. And Sonic, I didn't have a Sonic in the town that I grew up in, but Sonic is huge apparently in the South, and specifically for their drinks. We have to try ocean water. Not really sure what that is, and I actually screenshotted a whole list of drink recommendations from this girl I follow online.
Max has no idea that Sonic is like big in the South, so I must be just like chronically online.
At the
And
traffic
you know,
circle,
it's
take
like
the
kind of
first exit
when in
onto Fairway.
Rome situation.
Yet we have Sonic's back home. And every time we'd go to Sonic, which wasn't often, because it wasn't right by my house, but we get ice cream. So like the idea of going to Sonic and not getting ice cream is just crazy to me right now. But maybe I will be blown away by these TikTok drinks. There's-
Okay, I'll do a small ocean water. And then what do you want from here? Look, you have to press the button when we're ready. So
Okay.
here, this is the screenshot I took. And there's all these flavor combinations. So have a gaze and pick your flavor.
So you're gonna get the ocean water?
Yeah, because I feel like it's a classic. I have to try it. But you
Okay.
can go a little bit more adventurous.
The peach vanilla Sprite sounds good, or the watermelon high C Sprite.
I know, it's something about watermelon in the summer that just like quenches the thirst.
I don't know if I need high C in it though.
Well, you
Would-
can, you know, mix and match. You
Should
don't
I-
have to go off of this.
Should I just do Sprite and watermelon?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Hi, could I have one ocean water?
Small.
Small?
What size?
Small, please?
You said small ocean water. Is there anything else I need for you?
And then could I get a small watermelon Sprite?
I guess it's happy hour, and those two drinks are $2.96.
Thank God.
That's incredible value. Can you tell we haven't been out of the house in like a week? We've just been with a dog. Oh, you've got to pay.
Oh,
Okay, so people who don't know what ocean water is, I guess it's Sprite and like coconut syrup, coconut flavoring. Not sure. So I think the recipe is Sprite, blue food coloring, and coconut flavoring. It sounds really, really refreshing. I don't always go for a Sprite. You go for Sprite more than me. I'm kind of like a Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, if I'm gonna have pop. Pop. Comment down below if you say pop or soda. We're from a split household.
I've
So-
never heard pop before I met Sydney. And her whole family says it, and it's very jarring.
Ocean water,
Thank you.
and then here's just Sprite with watermelon, and then here's your straws. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Nope, that's it.
Alright,
Thank
yeah,
you so
that's
much. Thanks.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. What do you taste?
Literally just Sprite. It's like blue colored Sprite. I'm not getting any coconut. No coconut at all.
I'm getting watermelon, but not like a ton.
Oh man. That's really good. Of course. I don't know. I don't know if I would get this again. Slash, I don't know if I would come out of my way to go to a Sonic. Just for a drink.
I think I could have told you that before I got here.
I don't get it, I guess. I don't know. Like, it looks cool, but I mean,
You probably really got to go crazy. I mean, some of these have like pop rocks in them. The cherry limeade slushy looks good. But
Also-
yeah, I feel like if you're going for it, you got to go for it. We're just like kind of dabbling.
this is like the definition of America, though. Like, just sugary drinks from morning till night. It's happy hour. They're encouraging it. Yeah, I don't know. I think a Sprite is just fine. This isn't like game changing. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Are you getting any coconut?
No. This one I'm getting watermelon.
Okay. Well,
Welcome everyone to Lockhart, Texas. On the way in, we saw a water tower that said it is the barbecue capital of Texas, which makes us even more excited to try Black's Barbecue. This is a really cool town, and we're excited to kind of explore around after we eat. But for now, I have one thing on my mind, and one thing only. This right here is Black's Barbecue. Central Texas barbecue is a culture unto itself. The reason we chose Black's Barbecue is because we've heard so much about Terry Black's, which is actually the same family, but there was a bit of a feud within the family. And Black's Barbecue is the original. Terry Black's was kind of branched off from a few of the family members that decided on a new venture. It's a really interesting feud. They originally wanted to call it Black's Barbecue Austin, but there was a cease and desist that was eventually put out by Kent Black, who's the owner of Black's Barbecue. So they had to change to Terry Black, which is the name of their father. A bit of a family rivalry, so maybe we'll eventually try both and see which one's better, but I'm excited to try the OG.
Y'all enjoying? Welcome, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, and would y'all like any extra fountain drinks or cups for water?
Yeah, a cup of water, please.
Okay, it's gonna be $57.99.
I think normally I would start with the sausage, then go to the ribs, then save the brisket for the end, because I think the brisket's the main event. But I just can't wait to dig into this brisket. Did a little research on what makes a good brisket, and this line right at the top, this red line, apparently that is what you want to look for. I'm not a pit master by any means, but from what I understand, that means that it has been completely smoked through, and all of the fat kind of just disintegrates into the meat and gives it all that flavor. You can just see it how moist this is and just pull apart tender. This is one of the leaner parts of it. It gets way more tender in the middle. But let's just start out with a little bit of this. That's amazing. I just can't believe that smoky flavor. This stuff has been smoked for like 18 hours. And so it makes it so delicate. But that smoke flavor too, you get that because it just gets trapped in there. Low and slow, as they say. This is a jalapeno cheddar sausage. And when it comes to sausage for barbecue, Central Texas barbecue, what you're really looking for is a snap when you bite into it. The casing is like very, very firm, but then you're just getting all of that glorious meat in there. Look at the jalapenos and cheese you can see.
See the cheese.
Yeah. I don't have a lot to say. It's just perfect. Okay, now to end the holy trinity of the sausage, the brisket, and the ribs. Gotta try the ribs. These are pork ribs. They also have beef ribs too, which look incredible. They're just huge, but they're also pretty expensive. So I'm trying to save a little money, getting the pork ribs that still look incredible. Wow. I'm so glad I tried everything without sauce first. They have a pretty famous sauce that's at every table. And I definitely want to try it, but there's so much flavor in all of this. I just keep saying that over and over again because that's the number one thing to describe this. It's just flavorful and dense. It's like a beautifully sweet, tangy. I wonder if it's like vinegar based. But it's gotta have some sugar. I mean, it's so sweet. It's gotta have some sugar going on.
All right, this was definitely worth the 30-minute drive. I was kind of getting worried, like, there's probably great barbecue everywhere, but I'm so happy we journeyed over here to Lockhart to taste this, because then all of the barbecue we have is going to be compared to this. Like,
Yeah.
hello.
Pretty good benchmark.
All right, we're going to enjoy this, and then maybe walk around the town a little bit, so we will see you in a little bit. Well, there's not a whole lot happening downtown Lockhart, but they do have this cool courthouse. That kind of looks like the Tower of Terror, a little bit, or like Haunted Mansion. It's giving me that vibe. What do you say? Should we move to Lockhart?
Let's go. Capital Texas, baby. Barbecue capital.
Check. Yeah, I don't know. This kind of reminds me of the town I grew up in. It's kind of like a sleepy town, not a lot going on. There's a couple cool establishments, but not any place to like want to actually settle down and live. I don't know.
It's kind of like your town square a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I do like walking around these little towns. They're so charming. It's like they've been untouched for many, many years with their old brick structures. What did you call them? Like Western?
Well, the street over here that we walked past, and we're gonna go down again, it just kind of feels like a movie set of like an old Western movie, where you've got like the saloon and the general store and all of that. It's just something about the architecture kind of reminds me of that. And we've noticed that with some of the other smaller towns in Texas, like where we're staying in Kyle, they kind of have a street like that too. It makes you think, like back in the day, that's what towns were. Just one street, everything you need on it. Kind of see what I'm getting at with the street. Feels like we're in a John Wayne movie or something. And they really lean into that barbecue capital of Texas. We've seen that on so many signs in and around the town. So
Cool.
we can say we've been to the barbecue capital of Texas.
Yeah, I think if you're in Austin, I think this is definitely worth the trip out. Just come for lunch, walk around the town a little bit, and you can go home. It's definitely worth it.
Wax barbecue alone is worth the trip.